Hello everyone, welcome to my balcony. This is not a kitchen talk or balcony talk. um, I really like sitting here, although there is a noise outside, but yeah, I just decided not to be distracted from anything outside. And yeah, and I just wanted to show you my what I've been working on, because I love doing crochet, and I've always done more like simple stuff, um, yeah, like this, or just straight and simple. But then I made a cardigan. I will show you that in another video. And now I tried a bit of a more complex pattern, and I love it so much. I'll just show you. Well, so this is sorry, I can't like switch the camera. It doesn't work on this phone. So this is kind of a more like a wavy pattern, and I have 3 different yarns that I'm using for this, or 4 actually, including the white, and they all have like a color change, or don't know how you call it in English. They have different colors inside, uh, and I really I love these kinds of yarn that change colors. Also this here, it's so much fun to work with this. It makes you a bit addicted, because you're always like you're working and then waiting, now a new color is coming. And also like in this work, when there's like also 3 different yarns with this color change, and at first I thought, maybe it's gonna get a bit too crazy and I don't know if the colors fit, but then I really felt it was just so much fun doing it, and it reminded me a bit of when you see like on water, like different reflections. There's little small waves on the surface, and then you see different reflections and the colors melt into each other, and it really reminds me on looking on water. And then when I worked on this, or when I'm working on this, I always feel like the change of colors just feels like so much, yeah, like our human emotions, like we change to different moods all the time, um, and that colors are for me so connected to emotions and moods, and how I feel. And then sometimes there's colors coming up that I don't like so much, but then I work through them, and then there comes the next color, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a cool color. Or so because I know it changes, I won't have to work with that one color all the time, and then in the end it looks good in the whole picture, even if I'm not so much into that specific color. And it just does a lot with me when I work with this. It gets me into this state of just flowing through and enjoying it actually, and seeing like the beauty in all of that. Um, and then like in life, it happens so often that I I live through certain situations and emotions, and I I resist and I feel like, oh, this shouldn't be like this now and stuff. But then, why do we do that? Why can't we just, just why do we always have to like label all of this, and instead of seeing it like in the end like this little blanket here with like, oh, this is just this color, this, and then it changes to that color and then to that, and there's this constant change of moods and situations, and in the end it's this big picture, like of a lake where there's so many different reflections in the water with the waves and the colors, and clouds reflect the sky, maybe trees, and it's so interesting to watch. I'm so inspired when I'm by water, and I'm just trying I think to see myself also more like this. mm, this that it's a big picture with different things reflecting on it, um, and changes all the time, and but then there's still me experiencing all that. So that's just what happens when I sit here in the sun doing this stuff, doing my crochet, or and I like when this happens, when I feel like I do like simple stuff, but then I get these like insights, and it just feels like, wow, yeah, it feels special. So maybe you can relate to that. And just hoping you are having a good day, an interesting day, a surprising day, or maybe you also might have a shitty day. But then it's like the shitty colors. There's especially in, I think this yarn, there's a kind of a color here that I don't really like. It's a bit muddy, shitty. But then in the whole picture, it looks good. And so even if you have a shitty day, just try to enjoy it, and not try to push it away or something. That's what I try. Sometimes it works and sometimes not. So sending you lots of love out there.